Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub. Yamaha R6. And here we are in 2025, with Yamaha bringing back this iconic machine with new life, refreshed tech, and that unmistakable razor-sharp character it has always been loved for. The 2025 Yamaha R6 continues to carry the DNA of a track-bred thoroughbred, purpose-built to devour corners, chase lap times, and stir the soul of riders who crave an uncompromising sport bike experience. From the moment you lay your eyes on the 2025 Yamaha R6, the aggressive stance immediately draws you in. Yamaha hasn't strayed far from the silhouette that riders adore, a race-inspired full-fared body with cutting lines, sculpted surfaces, and aerodynamic detailing that gives the R6 a predatory look even when it's sitting still. The slim twin LED headlights pierce through the front fascia, giving it a focused, menacing gaze, while the sleek fairings flow seamlessly from the nose to the tail, reducing drag and aiding high-speed stability. Yamaha has also made subtle tweaks to improve wind channeling over the rider for enhanced comfort at speed, while maintaining the machine's compact and aggressive dimensions. Underneath this beautiful bodywork is a masterpiece of engineering, a 599 cubic centimeters DOHC inline-four engine that has been meticulously refined for 2025. Though still based on the proven R6 platform, Yamaha's engineers have optimized intake and exhaust efficiency, introduced lighter internals, and revised the ECU mapping to meet modern emissions standards without compromising performance. The result? This engine revs effortlessly toward its 16,500 RPM redline with a ferocious howl that is pure motorsport bliss. Peak power remains in the ballpark of 118 horsepower at 14,500 RPM, with torque figures hovering around 62 Nm at 10,500 RPM. But numbers alone don't do justice to the experience. The way the engine surges, how it builds power through the rev range, and the intoxicating sound of the intake roar and exhaust note make every twist of the throttle an event. One of the key strengths of the R6 has always been its race-derived chassis, and the 2025 model continues this tradition. The Deltabox aluminum frame is beautifully rigid yet incredibly light, providing sharp handling and impeccable feedback through every lean angle. Coupled with an aluminum swing arm and magnesium subframe, the R6 achieves a wet weight of just under 190 kilograms, making it an absolute scalpel on twisty roads and racetracks alike. Suspension duties are handled by fully adjustable 43mm KYB inverted forks up front and a fully adjustable KYB monoshock at the rear, offering tremendous composure, feedback, and control in aggressive riding scenarios. Whether you're trail braking into a corner or powering out with the rear tire digging in, the suspension keeps the R6 planted and predictable. Yamaha hasn't neglected the braking department either. Dual 320mm floating discs up front with 4-piston radial mount calipers deliver tremendous stopping power with a progressive, confidence-inspiring lever feel. A single 220mm disc at the rear aids in balance and stability during hard braking. For 2025, Yamaha has introduced an updated ABS system tuned specifically for sporty riding, allowing for maximum braking performance without intrusive intervention. The electronics package on the 2025 R6 is another area where Yamaha has made thoughtful updates. You now get a refined ride-by-wire throttle system with selectable riding modes, traction control with multiple levels of adjustment, and a bidirectional quickshifter for seamless up and down shifts. All this is controlled through a crisp full-color TFT display that's easily legible even in bright sunlight. The display shows a host of information including gear position, lap timer, fuel economy, and more. Everything a spirited rider or track day enthusiast would want at their fingertips. Climb aboard, and you're immediately reminded that this is a machine designed for focused riding. The rider triangle is aggressive, with clip-on handlebars set low and rear-set foot pegs that encourage a tucked-in position. It's not the most relaxed bike for long highway cruises, but for carving canyon roads or attacking a race circuit, the ergonomics are spot-on. The seat is narrow at the front to aid with body movement in corners, while providing just enough padding for stints between pit stops. The tank shape allows you to grip the bike firmly with your knees, an essential trait when riding hard. A key unique selling point of the 2025 Yamaha R6 is how it manages to strike a perfect balance between track performance and real-world usability. While this is a machine born for the track, Yamaha has tuned it to be rideable and enjoyable even on the street. The throttle response is precise but not jerky. The mid-range has enough punch for spirited street riding, and the engine doesn't feel lifeless below the upper revs like some older Supersport bikes did. The refinement in the electronics and the lighter weight make the R6 more approachable, even for riders stepping up to their first true Supersport. In terms of design, Yamaha offers the 2025 R6 in a couple of stunning color schemes, one being the stealthy raven black that gives it a sinister, shadowy appearance, and the other being the Team Yamaha blue, which proudly wears the racing heritage with bold graphics and sponsor-inspired detailing. Subtle changes to the graphics and surface textures help highlight the machine's sleek lines while giving it a modern, up-to-date look that matches its cutting-edge performance. Another huge plus for the 2025 R6 is the aftermarket and racing community support. Yamaha's middleweight Supersport has one of the strongest followings among track day riders and racers. An enormous catalog of parts, from lightweight exhaust systems, rear sets, and bodywork, to ECU tuning kits and suspension upgrades, means that the R6 can easily be tailored for everything from club-level racing to national championships. Its racing pedigree is unquestioned, with countless titles and podiums worldwide under its belt, and the 2025 model ensures that this dominance continues. When it comes to pricing, Yamaha has positioned the 2025 R6 to compete aggressively in the current market. In most markets, the MSRP is expected to be around $13,499, which places it very competitively considering the level of performance and technology on offer. With middleweight sport bikes becoming increasingly rare due to changing emissions regulations and shifting market trends, Yamaha's commitment to keeping the R6 alive in this new generation is something that riders and enthusiasts should celebrate. But perhaps what makes the 2025 Yamaha R6 truly special is its raw, unfiltered connection between rider and machine. In an age where many modern sport bikes are becoming heavier, laden with complex electronics, and more detached, the R6 remains unapologetically focused on delivering the pure joy of riding. The sound of that inline-four screaming toward redline, the precise front-end feedback when leaned over, and the instant connection between throttle, brakes, and chassis, it's a visceral experience that only a true Supersport can deliver. Of course, it's not a bike for everyone. The aggressive ergonomics, high-revving nature, and track-focused suspension mean that casual commuters or comfort seekers might find better alternatives elsewhere in Yamaha's lineup. But for the rider who lives for twisty backroads, weekend track days, and the pursuit of riding mastery, the 2025 R6 offers an unmatched experience in its class. In conclusion, the 2025 Yamaha R6 represents the best of what a middleweight Supersport can be: sharp, focused, beautifully engineered, and exhilarating to ride. Yamaha has done an admirable job evolving this legendary platform to meet modern demands while preserving everything that has made the R6 such a beloved icon. Whether you're a seasoned track rider, an aspiring racer, or simply a sport bike enthusiast who appreciates finely honed performance, the new R6 is a machine that will deliver endless thrills and proudly carry forward the rich legacy of Yamaha's R series. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2025 Yamaha R6 here on Bike Culture Hub. If you enjoyed this in-depth review and want to see more content like this, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And as always, ride safe, ride hard, and we'll catch you in the next one.